But that was definitely, in the moment, the most probably.
You could not ask for a better photo op. I mean, I'm sorry. No. You could not pray for a better photo op.
No. I went live too soon on this one. There's a lot of conversations I love catching us on. But this one, not a stream conversation.
Yeah.
No. Hi.
Hi, everyone. This episode is brought to you by Harambe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the show. We're here to continue this fighty fight. Are we live? Look at that. We're live. Did I click the notification?
I see us on the stream.
Oh, that's a great start. Yeah, we're here.
I don't know about that. I mean, anytime you actually see us isn't a great shot.
I mean, yeah.
Pretty much condemned from the beginning.
That's true. It's very true.
Faces for radio.
My OnlyFans is just me putting clothes on.
Mm-hmm.
Better pay up faster, fuckers.
Pay faster. The slower the donations come in, the I don't even know. Oh.
The slower the clothes go back on.
Yeah, that's it. Anyway, we're here. We're going to continue our fight. We are at the top of the initiative. Let me double check my notes and make sure that's correct and I'm not skipping anyone. Bert is slowly falling apart.
I'm really trying to die on stream. I'm like hoping that's a legacy at some point.
It's got to be.
I mean, it'll boost our ratings, but I don't know that we need that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'll be muted a lot. I could barely speak tonight, but I wasn't going to miss this train wreck.
It's going to be one hell of a train wreck. Because I broke the combat up a little bit more. Because before it was just... oh, that's a chunk of pocket lint. How the fuck?
Like there was probably like a 45-minute break in between each of our turns while the Ixians or whatever went for days.
Because, I mean, it's... What, the 8 of you versus 62 of them?
Like, I would probably not survive anything that attacks me, so...
Yeah, so...
Like, I'm probably taking the night off at this rate.
All I know is you gave me like a +6 to everything I do. That's ridiculous.
True.
I think
but unfortunately, I'm not a ranged dude, and these are flying. So...
Well, they have to get to you to attack you, probably.
Yeah.
Except for the ones casting spells.
Yeah, Farbauti, Pitchfork, and Jelenith have +6 from growth. And the audience has cast level 27 mirror image, and it is banked. So the audience can slap someone to release that at any point.
My tuna can's a can of beans now.
Yeah. But yeah, we're still in the same initiative. So no, we have not dismantled stickers. The fucking stickers thing, they changed their shit, and at least the one I was using, they charge monthly now, and I'm like, I'm not paying you.
That shit is bananas.
BANANAS. So you just got to deal with the Jiffy tool, because...
GIFs.
Yeah. Because who doesn't love GIFs? GIFs.
I like peanut butter, too.
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Yeah. So that's where we're at. Let's do this. Initiative. Start of the round. Sweeney had just finished up his turn.
Yep.
And we are now, once again, initiative's broken out. So, one of the two Ixan mages in the pool, he sees you've got reinforcements coming in. He sees that his flight spell went off on the other pool, and all of those other ones are rising out of the water. So it's gonna cast. I didn't put the mercurial effect, so we're gonna cast full. No, that's not what I wanted. It's gonna cast a spell on itself. Oh.
What?
I'm going to have to read, and I don't like that.
That looks like a really weird thing.
Oh, shit. He casts invisibility.
Oh, shit.
If only we had someone who could see such a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's taking.
I'm a troll still, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
Still wearing the ring.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Awesome.
It's just not on his finger anymore, if you know what I mean.
I mean, that's a choice.
Trolls, not as endowed as you think they are.
Well, it just keeps it snug.
So yeah, that one is gone invisible. Let's see, and then I gotta worry about its effect. Oh shit. Oh god. So let's see if we roll a 1. Okay. Yeah, so the initial now we gotta do oh, there's so many buttons to click. Who decided to do this? This is terrible.
Dan. It's all
Wow,
Dan's
sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, how dare you?
It checks out.
The initial one vanishes and splits into 4.
Except we don't. Do we know that he did, or are these things also invisible?
They're not.
Okay. So to us, it just looks like he cast mirror image.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's actually kind of cool. That's a fun little.
Yeah, that's a good combo
Fake out.
there. Yeah. All right. Oh, that's silly. Okay. Jason's turn.
All right. Jason sees all that nonsense, and there's another caster, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That one.
When
there.
they're casting, does it look like they have to do somatic? Like, do they have mouths that talk or anything weird like that? Or...
They are, yeah. Their little wings, fins, and tails kind of twitch around in arcane jerks.
Okay. If it looks like they have a mouth that he can try and mess up, he will. Otherwise, he'll go for the eye to try and like ruin line of sight for spell casting.
Yeah, he does have a mouth.
Okay.
And
he'll go for that. Just
okay.
His hope is to like mess up its spell casting.
Sure.
All right, so let's go, Jason. Do this. D die does pop off. Then the short bow.
Yeah.
And
shit.
What? Oh shit.
Nice.
Good job, Jason.
So 8 damage right off the bat.
12 even.
Hurl 12, yeah. And then it hurls them back. D10 feet. So roll that D10.
Trying to recall
9.
who all got made bigger. It was
it's you, Jelenith, and Farbauti.
Farbauti. Okay.
Oh,
Jason was too far away.
The tokens aren't to scale anymore, but the distances on the map are. So, like, yeah.
Oh, okay. It is really far away.
This is a very large map. You are, 340 feet from Farbauti.
Nice.
Like so.
That's why last round you had the audience team up with Farbauti to quick travel him over there.
All right,
Basically,
and then
quite so far away.
That's kind of fun. So he shoots it, makes him spin around the air a little bit after he shoots him in the face. And then I've got a total of what I had 4. This is 1 for my agility, so +5 on his second one. I don't think an 11 may not hit.
11 does not hit.
But hey, at least he gets that second attack now. More importantly, he crit it in the face.
He did. Okay.
I'm so proud of that boy.
Give me a second here. Okay. And it's this one. This group, and I've got them clumped up in groups. It's roughly 10 per group. Uses all of its movement and all of its actions to get like around the top of the pyramid.
That's probably fine.
Yeah.
Definitely not any kind of omen or anything.
So does
What's
that group.
the worst that could happen?
And then it takes us to Troll Gatsby.
Am I up?
You are up.
So what is actually around me that I can see?
You can see that in the water where the spell casting fish things were at, there were 2, but one of them split, and now there's 4 of it and 1 of the other one. So there's 5 spellcasters in the pool. And from the other giant pool to the south, all of these creatures are, the Ixen or whatever, are flying up out of the water and are now like circling above the pyramid. There's like 20 above the pyramid right now.
So in the water over here, I can reach them?
No. They are... Your tokens are not to scale. So like from the edge of the water, the first one's like 40 feet.
Okay. Is there anything around that I could pick up and hurl?
Yeah.
Given that I've got like a +10 strength.
There is a corpse of one of the 2 that came up on shore to attack Sweeney.
Okay.
Let's just make this a strength-based attack since you're hurling it. So your attack bonus plus your strength modifier.
Let's see.
Yeah. It's not manta on manta action.
The bites +10, the claws +8. So I'm going to assume it's a +8.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, 25 is a solid hit.
Okay.
Why don't you go ahead and give me... They're fairly large. You're fairly strong. Go ahead and call this a D8.
Okay. Plus strength damage.
Yeah. That's good damage.
14 points.
Yeah, you hit it hard.
Okay. I've got 3 action dice. So is there another one I can pick up and do the same?
One more corpse next to you.
All right. I will pick up that and hurl that as well.
All right.
Yeah.
12 is a miss.
It'll dismiss then.
Okay.
I look at Sweeney to see if I want to hurl him.
He's significantly smaller than the other 2 things you just threw.
All right. Are they heading our way?
The ones in the water don't seem to be heading your way. They seem to be content, kind of moving around in the water a little bit and just trying to snipe you with spells.
Okay, well, Gatsby's going to play King Kong then and climb to the top of this thing.
Okay, yeah, you start climbing up. You are a troll significantly larger and stronger, so I'm not worried about that test we were doing before. You just start scaling. Cool. All right, the other mage that was knocked back Let's see. It's going to cast... Oh, because you hit it in the mouth. You fucked up its ability to cast.
That's what Jason was going for.
All right.
Gave him a powerful facial.
Oh, yeah, you fucked up its ability to cast. That really changes things for it.
Good job, Jason.
Uses its movement to get over to that statue in the center. But this is rough. Give me a second here. Okay. It's going to eyeball you real hard as it places its fin bits on that statue. And like you kind of, well, Gadsby and Sweeney would have seen it before. The statue's like its eyes, that's multiple eyes. It's a very eldritch looking statue, kind of light up. And it is going to, the statue casts a spell at you.
You're dangerous.
That is a 22, and that is at Farbauti.
Oh no. That's fair. I still need to make a will save versus 22.
You do have mirror image on you as well already, though.
Yeah, but I don't know how that'll apply to the spell, though.
That's potentially a relevant question.
Yeah, so it's not sure. How many copies of you are there?
I think just the one.
Right now, there's the one from Jelena casting mirror image.
It's going to cast this spell at both versions of Farbauti and Sweeney, because I got high enough I can hit 3.
Okay.
I don't have multiple versions.
Yeah, just the one version of you.
Okay.
So you need to make me a will save. Target's 22.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's no good.
That is not good.
Hang on.
I'm assuming this will basically ruin my ability to do anything if I fail it.
Yeah.
Okay. I will I'll use some fleeting luck. So I'm close.
Yeah. So
I'm going to spend my 6 fleeting luck that I have remaining.
Okay.
And that will get me to a 22.
Okay. And actually, Farbauti, before you commit to that fleeting luck, I do want you to roll that will save again.
Okay. Sorry, let me switch back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to tell you what, since you did have mirror image, the higher save is, I'm going to apply that towards you. So you're just 1 point short.
I'll spin that in a heartbeat.
Okay. It does hit, and since it's not an attack, it's not going to dispel your mirror image. But hits the 3 targets, none of them react to the spell. So it was a movement to do that. And it's gonna... Seeing it didn't attack, it's gonna close in. Doesn't make it all the way, but it's very close. It's like 10 feet from shore. Alright, Jelenith is up. She is on the ship. As a level 5 elf, she does not get multi-actions yet, I don't think. Oh, she does. She has a D14 action. So she's going to spend all of her actions starting to run in. All right. Pitchfork.
I think this will be probably an easy choice for me. First, we're going to go ahead and do the usual chill touch. See if we can get that going at least.
Sure. 13, it does pop off.
That's all I need. Let me get second face for not very long.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that scaled, like with the level or something.
Yeah.
Then I will click my magical shoes to get, an next action for the rest of this combat.
Nice.
All right.
The boots of speed. For, I guess it's not necessarily there. So 4 rounds.
Okay.
Nice.
And that will at least let me get into this combat a little faster here.
Yeah.
So I'll have 2 actions to move with.
Yeah. What's your speed?
Well, I'm triple my size, so that is a good question.
I don't think that affects your speed. It just
doesn't.
affects bonuses and stuff.
Okay. It is 30, so
Okay.
I'm not going very far.
So if you got 2 actions, you would hit like right
Gosh darn it.
behind
I
Jelena.
always pull the wrong freaking tool out.
There you go. I got you. I'm going to say you're like right over there. I don't want to focus on the numbers on the map too much.
Let's go.
I got it. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to see if I'm close enough to reasonably do anything.
This is a
With my
very
last-
large space.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm going to be close enough to interact with anything just yet.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll cast Mirror Image again.
Okay. It's a 19. 1d4 images. 1d4
Okay, and then
plus
I'll
1.
just do this to myself.
Sure.
So,
You got 5 versions of the
Nice.
pitchfork floating around you. How long do
Okay.
they last?
You 6 plus 1 rounds.
There's the button to click in the chat.
Okay,
Fucking
they'll
7
last a little
rounds.
while.
Nice.
I'm gonna have to
Alright.
make a note here to keep track of all this crap
Yeah.
going on.
All right. Which one are you? This one flies up around the top of the pyramid as well, taking us to Farbauti.
So the one that came up close to Sweeney, like, am I?
It's like 10
Within
feet
movement?
from shore.
Yeah.
So if you want to wade out into the water, you certainly could.
Yeah. Or maybe for a D die, kind of do a thing where I'm like jumping on
A
its back.
leaping attack or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, land
Oh,
on
and-
its back.
Yeah, I think that would
Okay.
be fun.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll go for. I'll use
Okay.
my movement to do a run, my D die for doing like a really goofy leaping thing onto its back. Because it would be so fun, like now that I'm so big and heavy, to just kind of like,
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
most of the time I'm just a jerk.
Holy shit.
Okay, so
Damn.
we'll, god damn.
D doesn't
So-
pop off.
That's okay. It would be 19 points of damage.
It will.
Do I like fumble around in the water instead, or like slash it and then fall in the water?
Well,
or-
also giving with your critical hit, foe entangled on your weapon.
Oh, nice.
So what I'm thinking, it's still alive. It's got
Mhm.
a single hit point left.
Oh no.
You leap, you jump, and like maybe you land on it as you're bringing your weapon down, and you just slide off of its back. But this is a wizardly Ixen, so it's got like some like robes and like jewelry and shit on there, and you get caught on its like it's got these bands like on its tail, and like your sword, like one of the cross guards of your sword, like gets cut in there. So it's like you're holding on like this on its tail as it's slowly fighting to keep from sinking into the water. Yeah, as you dump a shitload of damage into it. And it has a -6 AC.
All right. Since I'm kind of holding on.
If you read the very last sentence of your critical hit.
No way.
Yep.
Oh my God, free attack?
Yeah.
Holy poop. We'll take the D, so we'll take it down by 3, but still add another 6. So it's still 16.
Yeah. Its AC right now is sitting at 10.
Okay. So maybe it's more like not so much a stab, but more of like pulling it down onto it.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you kill that thing as its corpse sinks into the water.
I guess I probably should use my other actions to get myself up out of the water.
That would be a good idea. What kind of armor are you wearing?
Oh, heavy ass plate.
Yeah, I want a strength test.
Okay. Yeah, so I've got 2 D16s and another D20 actions left.
Take the 20 probably.
Yeah, I'll do that. Strength check. And then we'll just throw... So 16?
You need to give me 2 points of luck on that.
Oh, man. Okay.
You dropping the luck?
I don't know. I'm kind of okay. I like the idea of him like floundering in the water for just a minute.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
And he'll do that, and then he'll have his D16s where he's just like, the feet are like digging in the sand. It's not quite happening.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be fun.
Okay.
I want to flounder for a little bit.
Okay. You flounder. You doing anything with those 16s or just...
Don't know if there's much that could be done. Other than like maybe like he like uses his shield action to like put the shield into the sand and pull up and then put the sword in the sand. He's just trying to kind of like pull himself up as much as he is.
Sure. You won't be able to get out of the water, but you pull yourself closer to the shore, kind of fighting in the water and the sand and the water that's now in your armor, adding more weight.
Yeah. But that just sounds more fun.
Okay. Absolutely. The other 3 swarms all repeat. They come up around the top of the pyramid. Gadsby, you can look up and you just see just this giant fucking swarm. Oh shit. Everyone gets 5 luck thanks to Griff.
What? Oh my God.
Thank you, Griff.
Is there something they're swarming around? Like, what is the top of this building?
Yeah, so the top of the building, give me a second. And it's not quite your turn yet, but yeah, as you look up, well, on the building itself, it's this stepped pyramid. And on the very top is just this hole that this torrent of water, this jet of water is just shooting up into the air. And you can see probably starting like every now and then one of these things get close enough. Like you could probably grab it in your troll form, but they're kind of swooping around your head. But yeah, that's where we're at. And that does take us to Sweeney.
All right. Sweeney's going to go swimming.
I like.
I'm heading for the statue out in the middle.
That's a long ass swim.
It's a long ass swim.
I'm not worried about doing a swim speed, so I'll just let you move at your speed, but that is 115 feet.
Yep. And I've got, let's see, my normal speed is 20 feet, but I've got a total of 4 actions to devote to that, so 80 feet.
And is that counting your movement?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can get most of the way there.
Yeah, you get most of the way there.
That's my turn.
Okay.
I'm also peeing myself while doing so because I want to flavor their water.
I mean, you are in the pool, and that's what you do in a pool.
It's important.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. Farbauti's in the water. Sweeney's in the water. The one that is invisible is going to cast a spell. It kind of pokes up out of the water. You all wouldn't really see it because it's invisible.
Right.
But it is going to send an attack at Gadsby, who is at the top of the pyramid. And that is a 23 on this spell. Actually, let me make sure I don't have my mercurial. Reduce. Ew. Okay.
Not all of them are good.
No, they're not. All right, so we're going to reflect that over here. Okay. Gadsby. This thing casts magic missile at you. It sends 3 bolts at you. And each one does d6 plus 6. So, hang on a second. So the first one does 9 damage. Second one does 7 damage. And the third one does 8 damage. So 9 plus 7 plus 8 altogether. Are you muted?
23.
23.
24.
24.
You know, I would care, except I've got over 40 hit points as a troll, and I regenerate every round.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, this is going to hurt. Oh, he's a goddamn troll. He's going to be fine.
He's literally going to be a troll about this.
Mm-hmm. God, yeah. So this thing is... casts and it starts moving away. The other ones, however, they start swimming towards you, Sweeney.
Sure.
Only one of them is going to be close enough to actually like close in on you.
Okay.
And it's got 2 action die, so I got 2 things I'm gonna do to you.
That's fair.
Okay. Okay, standard manifestation. It casts Charm Person on you.
Ooh.
It's only a 12. Single target must make a will save or be dazed for D4 rounds. You fucking pass it on the die itself.
Yeah.
Not a problem. And then in frustration, it bites you.
That's fair.
That is an 18 to hit for 12 damage.
Yep, that hits.
All right. Jason is up. What did Jason? Jason did a ranged attack last time, right?
Yep.
Okay. I would say he probably would have closed in some, so we'll start him a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason's turn.
So is there like an actual eye type thing in that weird statue that they've been messing with?
It is very eldritch. It's got many eyes, and when it casts that spell at you, it seems like the one Ixen like placed its fins on it, and then its eyes lit up, and it's got multiple. Like you see at least a dozen eyes all over this thing. Very like Cthulhu, gibbering, whatever the fuck it is. Just eyes everywhere.
Okay.
Get there.
I think the main thing he's looking at is like, do they look almost like they're jewels that are inset in something, or is it all one?
It all seems to be stone.
Okay. Yeah. So shooting it may not do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Um.
And I will say, you notice that it did the spell when the thing touched it, and Sweeney and Gadsby would have gotten a good look at this thing too, and it definitely seems like the statue casts a spell when one of those things are touching it.
Okay. So I mean, at that point, it seems like all the spellcasting nastiness is coming from over in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Jason is basically just going to, his D die will be eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Like, just he'll try and do the no spellcasting thing again. And I'll let you randomly choose which one he hits.
I'm probably gonna say, I'm gonna probably go with the closest one to him.
Makes sense.
And that's the one that just tried to cast a spell and did bite Sweeney.
So yeah, he'll do the, try and shut them up, D die again, and he'll try and shoot that one.
Sure.
So D die first.
Does not go off.
It's okay. It's all right. But he will crit again.
Fuck. Good God.
Jason hates these things.
So that's 4 base damage plus
+1. So a whopping
plus
5
base.
damage.
And then D12 additional damages. He is overcome with battle rage.
Fuck you, buddy. Okay. So we got that up to 12.
Yeah. It's 12 damage. And that one's already taken some hits, I believe. Or did the fucking copy start? Okay, no.
You got 1 on the D die.
Oh,
so
Bert ran away. Hey, there's a dog. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, his second shot's not going to hit. That's okay.
I haven't seen him in a bit.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Second attack, is that just a flat 7 or?
Yeah, no, he's got a D16 +2 on his secondary attack because his D die was garbage.
Yeah. Okay. Does not hit. You did hit the first one in the mouth, so that is going to fuck up its, the first attack hit in the mouth. That will keep it from spellcasting this round.
Something.
It's something. And
hey, he crit 2 rounds in a row. I'll take it.
All right. Anything else for Jason?
I think he'll continue moving in with his movement, but for the most part, he's kind of focusing more on shooting.
Okay. He moves in a little further. Okay. The swarm of bastards up on top of the statue. 2 of them get to go. Ugh. All right, it's got to be this one. They're up on the top of this pyramid, and they are going to kind of dive bomb towards the water. And I have 3 actions with each of these, and they're going to make 3 attacks on their way down. It is going to attack Gadsby, attack Jason, attack Farbauti, and then dive into the water.
Over by me?
It's going to be in that area.
Yeah. The pool I'm in. Awesome.
Yeah. So, against Gadsby. That's a
Pitchfork,
good hit.
you wouldn't happen to have
25 to
another
hit.
lightning bolt handy, would you?
I do, but I am so far away from them.
15 damage.
What if you hit the water they're in?
There's not a specific provision in the spell for what that would do.
This one's against Jason, 18 to hit for 17 damage.
Miss.
I suspect you might die though.
And for Bowdy,
Not the first time.
oh, that's a shit. 10 to hit, no damage.
No.
All right, so it swings down
It's
and
almost a third of the way there.
shit. That one's in the water. Next one, repeating the same thing. Oh, this is so dumb. It's very difficult to track which one of these is because I keep forgetting to turn off the factions. And it's silly. All right, so Gadsby, Jason, Farbauti again. All right, Gadsby. That is a 13 to hit. I'm going to guess that's a miss. Jason. 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
And for Bowdy, that's a crit.
Fumble?
Yeah, fumble. I'm sorry. I said the wrong word. No, you're right.
The critical fail.
I'll tell you what. I've got no way to inflict this because they are biting with mouths. So I'm going to...
They've got lockjaw.
I'm going to nerf this one for the rest of the combats.
Maybe it did bite, but like bit on a pauldron or something like that.
Yeah, something hard, crack some teeth. I'm going to take away its bonus to hit, or for damage. So its damage will be less. And that ends up in the water. Those were some bits. Oh, because Buddy. We got pet bits for Buddy.
Bit.
Yeah. And that takes us to Gadsby. Gadsby, there is still a huge flock of them overhead.
How much pressure is that water under?
Oh, it's a lot of pressure.
Can I rip up a piece of stone and use it to direct some of that spray?
Oh, okay.
That's fun. That's a fun idea.
Power wash simulator, guys.
Yes, absolutely. You can. You grab it. Now this is like it's not a hard stone that it's made out of, and with kind of the way it is, this water has really been wearing down the stone. It's very easy to grab like a very large like slab, flake, whatever you want to call it, and you just you're a fucking troll. You're strong enough to do this. How many action die do you have?
3.
3? I'll give you 3 action dice to make 3 attacks. These will be ranged attacks, so use your ranged modifier, your agility or whatever.
Which I have. I've got a +5 reflex. Yep, okay. Alrighty, so here we go.
This is a jet of fucking water.
First attack, 17.
17's a hit. I'm trying to sort out what I want the damage on this to be, because that's really cool. It's a giant jet of water. I honestly... Do you get, on ranged attack, do you get a modifier to your damage on that?
No, probably not. It's just going to be the force of the blast itself.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do D10 for damage, and they need to make a save, or it pushes them in the direction that you're pointing that at.
Ugh. 1 point of damage.
All right, so first one just takes a single point.
You know, you're figuring the aim out. That's all.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's a point of damage. It's going to make a fortitude save versus your 17 to weather this. Oh, reflex. I think I want to switch that to a reflex save.
That'll do it.
All right. It passes. It takes the damage. It doesn't get pushed off course.
Miss the second one.
Miss the second one. And your third one.
Miss. I'm getting the stream down.
You're getting, yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else, Gadsby?
That's all my actions.
All right.
Oh, well, here, I'm going to regenerate.
Nice.
Don't want to give that up.
Okay.
Patch it 4. Jelenith. It's her turn. God. Yeah, she's going to have to... She's going to close in further, but she does have her short bow. So she's going to shoot at one of... Probably the one next to you there, Sweeney.
Okay. I don't turn down help.
Yeah. 6... Yep, that's a hit for 2 damage. Okay.
Nice.
That thing is still up, but there's a lot of blood in the water around you right now, from Sweeney, from this thing.
It's fair.
Pitchfork.
I've been trying to think how complicated I want to make this turn.
Okay.
I'm
ready.
And I'm not really sure. But I'm thinking I'll have the audience travel what I presume is the 150 feet back to me, because I haven't moved them any further at any point in time. And then
you would still be back here then.
Yeah, I never moved him.
Okay, I moved him
after he
because
moved Farbauti.
I wasn't sure. So yeah, he would be like right in here, like right next to you or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have him use the first movement to move me 150 towards the middle of this combat.
Okay.
I'm putting it all on the line here.
Yeah, so we can say you can easily get like in here.
Okay.
With
Let me do some thinking. So the first spell is I'm gonna do lightning bolt.
I like it.
Not too bad.
Who are you lightning bolting?
That's what I was gonna see because I can sometimes get multiple targets.
Yeah, and this is a chain lightning situation. Jumps between up to 4 targets. Must be within 50 feet of the caster. I'll tell you what, I'm not... It's a big, wide open area, line of sight. I haven't been penalizing anyone else on their ranged attack, so we'll treat this like line of sight.
Okay. I was probably going to try and get the casters with this one then.
Okay.
Because then I can pop all 4 of the ones that we see, theoretically.
Okay. Yeah, because you would have first target. Do they get a save on this?
And if theoretically I need the audience to carry me closer, we can do that too, but
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Okay. They do get a save. I'm going to presume that's half damage on a save. So let's see. Their target's 25. Theoretically, they could hit this. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Sounds fine. Oh, he makes that one.
No, he misses it. You had a 25.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even, man.
I'm just rolling them all out. No, not a one of them makes it. All right, so where are you starting your lightning?
I'll just do them in the same order that you called them out. That way it's easy. So I already rolled the first one, which was 17.
Okay. That kills that one.
All right. Then the next one.
9 damage on this one. Doesn't kill it.
Next one.
8 damage.
And then the last one. Yeah.
2 damage. All right.
Not bad output, but.
Okay.
And then I get for 1d4 rounds my mercurial effect, which gets me a +4 to all of my subsequent spell attacks.
Oh shit.
For 3 rounds.
Okay. That's
so
awesome.
let me add this to my list of stacking spell effects.
Yeah.
I have like 6 different things tracking at the moment.
You know, all these stacking numbers reminds me of one thing I liked about 4th Ed. And it's or was it 4th Ed or was it Pathfinder 1st Edition? Pretty much everything you did had a plus your level.
Yeah, a lot of these don't, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, maybe that was that 1st
It's
edition?
like probably 4E, maybe.
4E, okay. One of them had...
Pathfinder had different types of bonuses, so only certain ones could stack once with other bonuses.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my first action.
All right.
So now I'm going to cast haste.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
For my second action. It has a whimsical patron spell, so I roll a d6 to see which die size I roll with. See if I get a good one here. 4. So at a 4, I stay at a d12. So no significant changes.
Okay.
And it will be a 24 instead.
Because you got that +4. So if we look at a 24 in haste, caster experiences a moment of unnatural stillness. The world around him seems to slow to a near immobility. Immediately gain D4 extra actions this round after casting this spell. all at your normal action die, usually a d20, which may be used to attack or cast spells. After this moment of pause, you gain double movement speed and 1 extra action die each round for 2d4 rounds. So first, give me a d4.
All right.
You get 4 more actions right now.
Nice.
And then roll me 2d4 plus 2. And for the next 8 rounds, you get double movement and an extra action die. Fucking Christ, man. And how many of your regular action die do you still have left right now?
Right now, due to my shoes and my face, I have 2 more actions.
So you're getting ready to cast 6 more spells.
I'm getting ready to cast 6 more spells.
Fucking Christ. I knew I should have thrown more of them flying fuckers.
Yeah, probably. But it might not have mattered because the next spell I'm casting is sleep.
Oh.
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 I respect. Oh my god.
Oh,
did you just
gosh.
nat 20 sleep?
You
Hey,
did.
sure, shit
It's
did.
it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
That is a
What the
32.
fuck, Dan?
Natural slumber to all things. The caster causes the world around him to slow and sleep. All creatures within 500 yards fall asleep. Creatures of 4 or fewer hit die receive no saves.
Oh. The last sentence in there.
I'm getting there.
I don't know that I wanted it to be that good.
The affected creatures include birds, insects, small animals, as well as people. I'm going to include these monsters. Both friendly and unfriendly creatures are affected. Good thing you don't have 2 of your party members in the water right now.
I've got 6 actions to get them out.
Okay.
Sure,
Plants. What's
oh
that?
my god. And would the audience be put to sleep?
No, I wouldn't think so. No, because it's
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
Not a living thing.
Yeah.
That's another
It's
big
natural
saving
sleep if it doesn't naturally able to
grace.
sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plants are also affected. Those
Wow.
that close their yada yada yada. The effect is supernatural in aspect, cannot be disturbed. The affected world continues to slumber until a specific condition occurs. The new moon rises, 100 years have passed. Only powerful magic can end this effect sooner. So Dan,
Oh, so actually it is not natural slumber. This is supernatural slumber.
yeah,
Mhm.
What's the radius from Dan?
500
Everything.
yards.
500 yards.
I didn't.
Oh no, I
want
think
it to-
I'm outside of that. I'm like on top of the pyramid, right?
No, because this pyramid, the entire island itself is 640 feet by 640 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is-
That's all of us.
Everyone but
Everybody.
You
Dan.
get to roll a saving throw.
yeah.
Basically, I just spend the next week killing everything.
What's the save?
32.
32. Jeez.
Because it's the max value since he critted.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you, these creatures have a +6 on that save. I'm not even gonna roll. They cannot.
Yeah.
32,
You
right?
all may be able to luck it up.
It's a will save.
It is a will save.
I was really wanting to get the spell effect underneath it.
But you didn't.
I
You
didn't.
critted.
I
So-
did.
All right,
Dan.
I spent 4 luck to make a 32, so Sweeney's
Oh.
awake.
Oh, good.
Yay! You can
was
help me
way-
kill everyone.
Well, what's your condition for us waking up? Maybe
That's
depending on your condition you
Yeah.
make.
Mhm.
You have to set a condition that will end this slumber.
Yes, the problem is it
ends
has
for
to
everyone.
it ends it for everyone, so it has to be something.
isn't it person by person, or like you make the condition until I lick you?
Well, then then you can go through and just lick your friends.
That's right.
Hadn't stopped him before.
Yeah, the affected world continues to slumber until a specific interrupt condition occurs.
Must be fed a meat pie.
So it's a condition for the whole world. Oh God.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the way I'm, because it gives example, new moon rises, 100 years pass. If that condition happens, then all of them affected wake up.
Oops.
It's awesome.
This is amazing. This is super fucking cool. And you still have 5 fucking actions after this.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me go check that one off of my sheet here.
Well,
Good
we need to know
God.
what your condition is, Dan.
Let's say that it should probably just be something that I can do. I clap 3 times and say, wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Okay, that's the condition. Everyone affected by this sleep will remain asleep until the pitchfork does exactly that. Sweeney is not asleep. We can just fucking end initiative here.
Yeah.
God bless. That's crazy.
Sweeney, you find yourself swimming. All of the other creatures around you sink into the water. You hear the splashing of Farbauti stop. Pitchfork and Sweeney, you look up to the pyramid as you see roughly 40-ish of these creatures fall out of the sky and just collide hard with the ground.
Cool.
Splat, 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 splat.
As the water from the thing, the pyramid in the center continues jetting up, you see Gadsby's troll body slowly being pushed down. What's up?
I'm just curious if you also mentioned or at least once you're done with this, I will want to check on the people that were in the other building.
Yeah. You will want to
Don't worry
do
about
that.
the troll. I don't need to breathe, so I can't drown.
Okay. I wasn't worried about you necessarily drowning, but you are slowly being like pushed down off the pyramid just by the water flowing down it.
I still regenerate anyway. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, I'm not
You'll be
worried about you
fine.
getting hurt for this. What you do kind of have to worry about is Jason and Jelenith are getting pushed in a straight line away from the center.
I mean, we've got enough time. We can go move people around a
Yeah.
bit.
Oh. Yeah, so like Jason slowly inching, wrong goddamn tool.
And I've got my
Andrew,
movement doubled. And
Get
all
your
sorts
ass
of
over
action.
here. Rescue your betrothed.
Oh no, he's asleep too.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's also probably asleep.
Yeah. So actually, you know what? We do probably need to keep an initiative just so we can track if Farbauti or Jason do drown. But Pitchfork, it's still your turn.
I mean, fortunately, I'm tripled in size, so I have +6 to a lot of my stats, and
Do you just
so I can just go fish them out. It's like the Futurama episode where he drinks too much coffee.
Yeah.
That's true. You are fucking giant as shit and very fast. Yes, you easily walk over and you just reach in and you just drag Farbauti out. You move Jason farther away from the ledge. You go and you grab Gadsby and you kind of drag him over. All of your friends are in a pile.
Yeah. It's just like the Futurama episode.
What are you doing?
Pile him in the boat.
Well,
Yeah, you can haul him and put him in the boat.
Sweeney and I, it's time to get to killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I will
Yeah.
point out that
Mhm.
the ones that were in the water sunk to the bottom of that lake. So you would have to dive down and try and fish them out or just leave them there. It's up to you.
No, we need bodies because we need blood.
You do have 40 of these fuckers that just fell out of the air.
Yeah, but we can get a lot more off the big ones. But in the meantime, I'm gonna finish my swim to this statue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we don't need to worry about. Yeah.
I want to see if I can, like, if I can pop the eyeballs out, or if it's
So-
loose at all, or
Once again, this all seems to be made out of one thing. It's all stone.
okay.
So there's
Okay.
no fancy jeweled eyeballs. But when those creatures touched it, the eyes did glow as it shot like spells out.
Mm-hmm.
But you move up, and it seems to be just a very large, ugly, scary statue.
Okay. Is it fixed to anything?
It is setting on a pedestal that rises out of like the center of this.
Okay.
If you had a lot of oomph, a lot of strength, you may be able to like topple it or something.
I don't, but I think I know someone who might have some.
Okay.
Just like Pitchfork, send the audience over.
Okay.
Audience can manhandle that, I think.
Yeah.
And I'll just crouch down behind it. You know, like you kneel down behind someone and you're going to push them over.
Well, that sounds like a terrible idea.
It does sound like a terrible idea.
Okay. Is that what you do?
You know what? Probably not.
Okay.
But I am going to chip away at like the backside on
Okay.
like the bottom.
You do help.
I got daggers.
Yeah.
Chip it away.
You and the pitchfork spend like you and the audience spend like 10 minutes at this, and eventually you get it kind of chipped away, and the pitchfork puts the audience puts enough oomph at like the top, and you just knock this thing over, and it sinks into the bottom of the water.
Okay. That's one thing down. Duh.
I suppose I could just cast a bunch of spells to see what all I can kill here at this point, but
You can, if you want to risk it, you certainly can.
otherwise we can just go and just...
Yeah, I mean, I got daggers. I'll just go around and start stabbing things.
I mean, you got that brooch.
I know, I wasn't sure about that one. I was like, I thought about this as an opportunity to massively abuse this and stock up on HP, but...
You absolutely should.
I mean, I accidentally gave it to you, so you might as well use it.
I guess the question is how much HP do you want to give me?
I'll tell you what. We'll say this thing has a cap of 200.
Okay. I'm trying to remember even how it worked.
Let's not worry. They had to make a save, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to
But
worry
if
about it.
they're asleep.
They're asleep and they're not going to fucking wake up from you jabbing them.
Yeah. So should I just give myself 200
So-
HP?
Yes.
Oh, that's an interesting one. Those other things that thing summoned in, are those still sticking around?
You wouldn't know. They did sink to the bottom of this lake.
Yeah,
So unless you dive down.
Well, I was going to see if the audience would be willing to like help carry me down, since the audience can move a lot more freely than I can. But I'm willing to go down there and stab some things.
And I don't
finish them off
believe
down
the
there.
audience needs to breathe, so audience can just go clean up the bottom.
So no, it doesn't. They after some time, it seems like they have vanished. All together, you find like 20 of these smaller ones, the corpse of one of the casters, and the sleeping body of the other caster.
Audience
at the bottom
can
of this
just
lake. Okay.
audience will net the bottom
They did
for
say
us.
fresher would be better. We could bring the sleeping one back.
Oh my gosh, we could.
You could
I mean, we'd
certainly-
have to do that with everybody else asleep still, but
That's okay. I mean, you could put a rope in the audience's hand and you could just tow the boat back to shore.
I guess it could.
the audience is truly going to carry us.
Okay.
Also, is there any shiny things down here? I guess while I'm down here, I'm keeping an eye out.
There's really not.
Okay.
Surprising
check.
lack of shiny. Shit. Did you
Then
go
we
into
should
the
probably-
other pyramid?
Yeah. Check on that.
Shit. That's not it. I've got a fucking... God damn it. I remember, like, I have a document that tells me all this information. And I realized I put it in a Google Doc.
I mean, it is a good place for it.
Yeah, so all together inside that pyramid, you find 13 dwarves, 7 humans, and 2 halflings.
Are they all sleeping?
All sleeping.
Okay, we can send a boat back for them.
Yeah. Is there anything else in there other than them?
No, this is setup is very much as a prison. You kind of step in, you get the main door open, and there's just a little entrance area with 3, like this entire interior of that second pyramid is just split into like 3 large communal cells. Yeah.
I guess before we split, we might just have the audience scope out this other pool of water just in case.
Sure. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe you can take you along, Sweeney.
Sure.
You scope out the other pool, and it is entirely empty. It seems like all of the ones that were in there flew up and have now been slain to your 2, slowly killing all the sleeping ones.
Our very arduous day of murdering people at rest.
Yep.
The best part is going to be when everybody else wakes up somewhere completely different.
Yeah, the last thing to remember is like the heated battle against an unimaginable horde of these things in the sky. And then just waking up, it's like, oh, what?
Farbauti, it was all just a dream. It was just a dream.
So
back to normal size.
Yeah, you managed to take.
Is my wife still is my wife still alive then?
No.
Oh.
But your bear wife is back, so there's that.
Oh, hey, okay. Good old Griselda.
Okay. Doing anything else here?
I can't think of anything else to do because I'm not very smart and I'm tired.
Okay.
I mean, do you have anything that can mess up the statue?
We
already broke
Sweeney
it.
and Pitchfork already did. Or Sweeney
that's
and the
right, you did.
audience
I'm
already
sorry,
did
I got
that.
distracted for a
That's
second.
fine.
The only other thing is, that pyramid in the center that's just spraying up water.
What is
I
the
guess we
water
could
coming
look
out
at
of?
it.
It's coming out of like just a hole in the top of the pyramid and just jetting into the sky.
Doesn't look like there's any fun interactions to be had with it.
I can think of one. It's one that you're well known for. Old Portal.
It's true.
Are you going to cast Hold Portal on it?
Let's get everybody on the boat first.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, you get all of your allies on the boat. You
Before
get
you
one
risk
of
detonating the island.
Yeah, you get the living spellcaster. You throw it on the boat. It is kind of, once you put it on the boat, it is kind of breathing ragged. Like you kind of get the idea that maybe these things don't actually breathe air.
Oh, so maybe we gotta have the audience give them a little dunk every now and then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tow it behind the boat.
Keep them fresh. Splash a little water on them.
Mm-hmm. Just take it into the mansion and put it in one of the showers.
Right on the bidet.
Or just jam them into the bidet.
Just stretch its mouth over a toilet and just turn the bidet on.
Ooh. Wow.
So
the situation's improving somehow.
Are you casting Hold Portal?
Yeah, why not? That sounds too fun to not.
You know what? I got some luck.
I mean, would my +4 still be working it, or would that be too far gone at this point?
Well, let's keep it. It's fun.
Yeah.
21. I'd be willing to dump like 4 points of luck, which would add another 8.
That would take us to a 29.
I mean, we might be fine at 21 because it's going to last for 2d6 times 10 hours and impassable by any normal means.
21 would do the job.
Okay.
Dan, do you want to give me a 2d6?
Sure. And then it still remains locked for another 1d4 times 10 hours. So we're already at
110 hours. You cast it, and the stone just grows over this. And as it does that, Pitchfork and Sweeney, the entire island starts rumbling and shaking.
We should go.
We should go. Get to the chopper.
As you're making it towards the edge, you realize that the water's getting deeper as you're running across it, even though the water's no longer spraying up out of the pyramid. You realize the island is sinking.
Yay.
You get onto the boat. The boat starts sailing away with the Pitchfork towing it. As you turn and you look back, because you hear this rumbling increasing, and all of a sudden, it's like when you see those huge bombs that get detonated underwater. Just boom! It's like just fish start raining down. As you
Worth it.
entirely annihilated the entire island.
Invented dynamite fishing.
Yeah, there's a lot of good fish you can pick up off the surface.
We're the good guys.
Yeah.
We're the good guys.
Yeah. You make it back to the dock. People are very confused because that explosion reverberated through the entire
Amazing.
sunless sea. Everyone would know that something terrible just happened.
I think this,
Terrible
if
or
we were going to
awesome?
talk to the devils, I feel like if
Now's
there was
the
a
time.
point to talk to the devils, now is the time. I think this is the point where we should go be like, hey, y'all, we don't want to make any deals, but we think you probably saw what just happened. If you want to join us, that'd be cool.
Just to let you know, we're kind of awesome.
Yeah. You make it back to the docks.
You might say we're a big deal.
Yeah.
Kind of a big deal.
Everyone's carrying your NPCs and your Gatsby and your Farbauti. You know that you need to take this living Exen to the Mind Flayers so they can help you reverse engineer your amulet, and you got to pick up your tinfoil hats as well.
Yeah.
I guess that we'll have a small journey.
Yeah, you just
To
put
there.
them in a wagon and just, you got enough, labor. They
Yeah.
can just, what is the Palantir?
Palantir or whatever.
Yeah,
Palanquin.
Palanquin. Yeah.
We'll just splash some water on the thing occasionally.
Yeah. I tell you, your sleep spell did it fast tracked some things, which is fantastic.
It did.
That's damn.
Finally, for Bowdy and Gatsby, you wake up.
Mm.
You're on a cushy bed, velvet curtains hanging around you. You kind of wake up, you rub the sleep out of your eyes, and you can see that the bed is surrounded by, there's Pitchfork, there's Sweeney, there's Jelenith, there's Andrin, there's Jason. No, they would all be asleep too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you wake up.
Wake up in a giant room together.
You all wake up in this giant room. You're each on this very plush, very soft, wonderful bed. There's Pitchfork, there's Sweeney, there's three
Not trusting
mind
situations
flayers.
like this, Gatsby will make sure his rectum is intact.
Right. Did we go and have ourselves a proper like drug-induced orgy before we did the Manta fight?
I can neither confirm
Yeah.
nor deny that.
That was it.
All right, well, I'm feeling ready to go then. Let's go kill us some Zixen or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Get 'em.
Yeah.
So, funny thing.
Our
Well, before
arms are a
you-
little sore from all this partying we did.
Oh,
Before
you're doing the
we,
ski pole, were ya?
oh god, yeah,
Double
standing
fisted.
around your bed, you do see the two mind flayers you talked with before, Ipsheisen and Billy Cunt.
It sounds like a character from The Boys.
Yeah. As if Shizen Farbauti hands you your amulet back, it's done. Activate it, and all within 60 feet will immediately have all mind control removed from them. Don't do it here, though.
How long is it good for? Or like, is it good for like one use or?
No.
Oh,
It's good. Oh, and I got
Anytime.
anytime. Just please don't use it here.
fair enough.
Oh, because you probably get those big fuckers around here that you want to keep
Yes.
where they're at, right?
Yes.
All right.
That's
Fair.
exactly it.
Hey,
and
you've
then-
been very accommodating host. I'm not going to be an asshole.
Yeah. And then he hands each of you it's like a swim cap. This very thin and it's like got this like, it's this pinkish purplish color. What's that, like that paint where depending on like what angle in the light, it kind of depends on what color it is.
I should be able to tell you this off the top of my head, but
Yeah.
it's not coming to me.
It's like the color of an umbilical cord.
Oh, okay.
I was in the
Gatsby
room.
will remove his toupee so that it sticks better.
Yeah.
You can put the toupee back on top of it.
That's
you know?
Yeah.
fun.
And like wear these, and it will protect you from them trying to assert mind control over you.
Cool. Perfect.
And
you.
there are enough for the 4 of you plus your 4 NPCs. They had 8 altogether.
Amazing.
That's just perfect.
Iridescent. That looks
Ooh, I'm
that
so
might work.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Iridium hats.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got your caps, you've got your reverse engineered amulet. But yeah, now you can continue your conversation as Farbauti and Gadsby and your 4 NPCs all wake up. These very nice beds, very warm, very comfy.
I'll say this: the mind flayers know their comfort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been great.
Yeah, Pitchfork and Sweeney, you've been guests here for like a week now.
We've drawn faces on everybody at least once.
Yeah. Yeah. No water breathing. If you ask the mind flayers, and Pitchfork and Sweeney, you would probably know this. They were able to make these caps. The way they did that is like, you know how like when you crack a skull open and the brain is inside that membrane.
Mm-hmm.
The caps you're wearing are those membranes of humans that have been magically like enchanted and stuff.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yeah, so 8 people died to make your 8 caps.
Well, I mean, they were just humans.
I didn't know them.
They were probably assholes. They probably deserved it, and we're doing a greater good.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I got toe pills and
Less than normally die for my best breakfast ever.
humans have horrible priapism, so
Oh man, I could go for one of your breakfasts. I'm actually kind of starving.
yeah, you haven't eaten in a while.
Yeah.
Probably a little thirsty.
We've been doing it what we can to keep you keep some nutrition in you. Have you ever heard of the great simian horseshoe crab?
No.
We've got quite a few of them. They're quite handy. Their erection, long and sharp, injects a very potent serum that instills a lot of nutrients and hydration into the body.
Through the rectum.
Gatsby checks his rectum once again.
No, it's not. It's very thin, sharp. We've been injecting it between your toes.
That's where the opium goes.
And that is where we learned this tactic.
From the orcs, and they're open.
From the orcs.
But
So yeah, we also may have blown up their island.
oh, you certainly
Yeah, it killed all of them.
Mm-hmm.
It took a while.
did. You've certainly
But it
dealt.
didn't take long to blow up the island once we did the thing.
No.
You've certainly dealt a great blow to the Shaboeth.
Yeah, we're
Sorry.
pretty much like walking. We're just a demolition team wherever we go.
And are.
Our scouting missions have proven, though, that they have noticed and they have very much taken countermeasures to prevent future attacks. So our job will be more difficult, but it was still a worthwhile strike.
Operating on fewer and fewer resources, which is good.
That is true.
Maybe
Right.
shouldn't have blown up the island, but
I think
Nah,
it was
fuck
for the
them.
best.
That was the way to go.
it's
Wait,
hard
did
to
that really
resist.
happen?
It did. You missed a lot. After
Yeah,
I
he put
you
everyone to sleep. Like everyone to sleep except me. Then we knocked down the statue, and then we got everyone on board and brought back a living one because it was
Yeah, we
sleeping.
just-
And then
We spent like hours killing things.
I'm
So much stabbing.
jealous.
Oh,
and then we capped the fountain.
Yeah, which blew up
And
the
that-
island.
Yeah, it did not take long.
it's not.
I don't know what to say. Like I'm so impressed. Like
It was
so proud to know you.
Pitchfork.
Oh come on! I know you did your fair share of the murder.
I did a fair amount of stabbing. That is true.
It would have
Let me
taken
ask
me
you
so
something,
much
Sweeney.
longer to do it by
They,
myself.
they say that when you do the thing you love, you never work a day in your life. Did you get tired of killing? I mean, I just gotta know. After the first 1,000 or so, did your stabbing hand just kind of?
It just kind of blurred together after a bit.
It was only like 60 that you had to hand kill.
Yeah. But you know, it got a little boring, so you had to kind of be creative and just see what would happen when you poked what
Yeah,
where.
at one point we were like throwing them up in the air towards each other, and then we did.
Yeah, we did have some fun. Yeah, we
Right.
invented some games.
I remember like one time we had like a giant underground battle, and it was kind of like 99 drow babies dead on the ground, 99 drow babies sleep, and you just go through and you'd knock one off every time you went through and you killed somebody.
Fair.
Oh yeah, we had all sorts of fun games.
It's fantastic.
Hacky sack, where we like pull one up and we jump around on them.
Yeah.
So,
Not hacky sack.
Ipsheisen,
I can't even think
Yeah.
what it's called now.
potato sack race?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
It's like
Same, very
brain.
similar to hacky sack.
Yeah, brain no work.
Yeah. Ipsheisen would ask, so, you've actually removed the Ixen base. You've got your protection. What is next on your path?
Think we're gonna try and power move those devils and then going and fighting.
Possibility.
Once again, we
Yeah,
won't
we-
fight with them, but
That's okay.
if you were to use them as frontline meat shields, that could be quite entertaining.
It's kind of the idea.
I feel like this sort of play is like we don't have to play together, but you've seen what we're doing. You know we're legitimate, and like it would be rude not to include you. So here's what we're planning to do. You're crafty fuckers. You think of something really horrible to do, and fucking do it.
Just not to us, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds...
Then did we want to see about recruiting the other tribe of big
the fire
things?
giants?
Yeah.
Oh yes,
Yes, in the
I like
I
that a
feel like-
lot.
Feel like we got to do a really cool move that shows everybody around here that we're legitimate bastards.
If I were going to
Illegitimate
choose between the two,
bastards.
I'd rather do the whole diplomacy with the fire giants, and we already have other giants with us.
We do.
If you want, you could borrow some of our giants.
I really don't know
Like-
how like giant diplomacy works, like who likes who, and
Usually it's wrestling matches.
right.
Plus, your giants are mind controlled. Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, we might just take ours because they came willingly.
They might be offended by that, possibly.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. You will
I know it's a bit odd for your culture, but it generally...
Listen, to each their own. You will be treating, if you do that, with fire giants. They are prickly, they are proud. That is all about respect, but not groveling. And displays of strength will go a long ways.
We have
martial prowess.
Oh, we got that on lockdown, I think.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty great.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. You blew through that combat far faster than the GM expected in fantastic ways. So we will wrap it.
Was crazy.
It was fucking killer good.
I was like, wait, I was just looking through everything. I was like, I can do this and this. Oh, wait, sleep.
DCC spells when they hit, man.
They fucking hit.
They do.
Man.
Yeah.
Fucking game changers.
But yeah, we'll wrap it here for tonight, and we'll pick up in a week with you all heading up to the Fire Giants to talk with them. Cool. And if you want, you can talk to the Devils. I'll have both of those ready. Shit, yeah. Let's let Bert get through his cough, and then I'll ask him the question if he's got anything happening this week.
I'm kind of wrecked. I'm probably not going to be running anything the rest of this week, although hopefully Sunday, so that we can finish off our playtest of Massacre Grounds. Currently on Kickstarter. It's got just under 2 weeks left. We're at $2,317 of a $3,500 goal. So
Link
check it out. Zero level Weird
chat.
Frontiers funnel that we're in the middle of recording on our Sunday Fun Day. So please check that out. Also, Drive Through RPG, The Train Through Hell, another DCC. It's a drop-in quick adventure that you can do when a judge needs to move some folks along from one place to another via train.
Nice.
In your weird westerns. It's a nice little drop-in adventure with a little novel in the beginning of it.
Matter of fact, I just got my copy the other day in the mail.
I still haven't
Oh, really?
got my
I've
copy.
yet to see a physical copy. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that dime novel format. That's so fun.
Yeah.
But there we go.
Yeah, very cool. Links are in the chat, so go check those out. Dan or John, you got anything?
Go check out the Discord, where eventually I will be posting a list of all the things that I had going on magically by the end of this.
I would be very entertained to see that list. It's got to be a lot.
Yeah.
And there's other things aside from that too, of course.
All I got is check out the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel because we recorded some more Outlaws of Alkenstar this weekend. So there's new episodes of that'll be coming.
They will be coming. I won't be able to get them out for tomorrow, but my plan is to set some aside this weekend and get them so you'll start getting more episodes on Tuesday and Thursday starting next week. Yeah. We'll be back Friday for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We'll be back Saturday for Chained Coffin. And we'll be back here next week, same place, same time, to see what the fuck these fire giants want. Yeah, that's all I got. You guys got anything else?
Herpes.
Oh,
Thinking, yeah. And a rash.
And a rash.
In a weird place.
It happens.
It does.
Anyway, until we see you next time, you can share a lot of things with your friends, but I would not recommend sharing herpes with them. Deuces.